Hello, my Cancer friends, my moon child, my moon children. How you doing this month? Thanks so much for tuning in, and hey, I'm going to do some tarot and hang out and hopefully have a great time. This is Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I hope that everybody watching does get a personal message, but it's definitely a general reading. We're going to do the rock and roll tarot deck as always. This is my own deck, and then we're going to follow up with the card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards for your animal totem. We will also, if you are level 2 Patreon, be doing 3 more cards from the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini. Classic deck, great deck. A lot going on this month. Excuse me, there is the Libra ingress. I do want to talk about this for a second. I'm going to pull out the astrology wheel for a second. You are also, the cardinals, the ingresses occur. What the ingresses are is when the seasons change. So when the seasons change is when the sun moves into a 0 position in any of the cardinal signs, which is Aries or Libra or Capricorn or Cancer. So you're part of this, you know, when the sun, it's a solstice when it moves into your sign. So although everybody feels this big ingress energy, I think you guys really feel it. The cardinal signs feel it the most, you know, because you're involved in this the cardinal cross, you know. It's a great time to initiate new beginnings. It's definitely a collective shift for everybody. We're turning a corner. We're moving in a new direction. It's the final season of the year. It's moving into the final season. It signifies the entry into the final season of 2021, and this will be the last one until we get to the solstice. Okay, this wanted to pop out. I have shuffled these cards thoroughly. And so now we're just going to do a very loose shuffle and let the cards pop out that are supposed to be for you. Okay, this is for our Cancerian friends for the month of September of 2021. This is for Cancer Sun sign, Cancer Rising, Cancer Moon. Look at the cards. These cards were designed to give you messages, you know. That's why the words are all over it. And if a certain color pops out at you, a certain shape, a certain word, even if especially if it looks like it says one thing when it really says another, excuse me for 1 second, then that is definitely a big time a message for you. I need to get some water here. My water glass is empty, sorry. Or I could just drink out of here. Let's do that. All right, here. So here's your spread for September of 2021. This Queen of Rods, you know, she flew out and she was kind of like this, but I did put her upright. But, you know, first, another thing I want to mention, too, because we've got some court cards here. These readings are gender neutral, so it doesn't necessarily mean this is the male or female or whatever. You know, it's just gender neutral. It could be anybody. But probably we're looking at some fire sign energy. Fire signs are Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So the Queen of Rods, we don't know if she's upright or reversed. I turned her around, but maybe he or she's reversed. But it's some fire sign energy, and you know, it does feel like you are having some bondage to them. Like you're having trouble breaking free of this influence. So maybe, well, let's put her sideways. How about that? The devil card always talks about, devil is, you got devil and death, but you also have the sun. So it's not necessarily, you know, you don't say, oh, it's devil and death. Ooh. Let's be afraid. You know, we don't have to go there. Every card has an upside and a downside, and it's just energy and information for you to work with. So if it's something that you're not thrilled about, you can just, you know, go down a different way. But the devil says that there's something that you need to let go of. And it looks like when you do let go of it, when you have this Ace of Cups, when you're released and you start this new beginning, then it's going to be really, really beautiful with this Ace of Cups. But some of you are having trouble letting go. And, you know, Cancerians, you do that because you care a lot. Cancerians, the Cancer people, you guys are, I would say, the most caring people of the entire zodiac. You're the mothers of the zodiac, male or female. You're the mother. You're the nurturer. So you really care a lot. So you have, it's hard for you to let go sometimes. So this is something that you really need to, and I think more and more I'm going to just put her like that because I think that's how he or she came out. So this is something you have to release. You know, a lot of you, it might be some relationship or an old relationship you're still, you know, because you're sentimental too. So a lot of times you think about old relationships even though they're gone. This could be, though, anybody. It doesn't have to be your old lover. This could be, you know, you're a teacher or an old boss or a parent or somebody, but it would be somebody who, you know, kind of was on the negative side there, you know, on the negative side. There's somebody there that definitely wants to help you or can help you and is willing to help you in the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is an earth sign person, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, or they may be showing up in the time of Earth, which is, we're actually going to be in Virgo for the majority of the month. We're going to be in Virgo until the 22nd, at the time of the ingress, the equinox, when we move into Libra. So, yeah, could be, and Taurus comes through strong, but it's going to be different for everybody. But this person has this Taurus vibe, like they're just like a rock, you know, they're just so solid and they're just so there and solid, like your rock. There's somebody there. The other thing is, male or female, the kings are always further along on their path. They're not a knight, they're not a page, they're the king. So they're not a novice, they're not playing head games, they're not talking smack, they're for real. They're for real, they're who they say they are, they know who they are, and there's somebody very well established. You know, the Pentacle people, the Pentacle court cards, often are involved with money, often are. Could be somebody who's you're involved with in a financial way. So it could be like somebody who may be offering you a job, or somebody maybe has a financial opportunity for you. Because sometimes we stay in these kind of relationships because of money. Whether it's a, you know, maybe this is a boss at work that you can't stand, but this, or a client that you want to dump, but this is a new client that's going to, you know, somehow replace that. Or sometimes even in romantic relationships, people stay in those because they don't have the money to break out and break free of it. So this person may be offering you money or a way to make money or a position to release from that. I mean, you have the sun in the center of the deck. That's the most beautiful card. But I want to address some of these other things because you do have the Death and the Tower. So there's definitely a big change afoot. And when you have the Death and the Tower, it's something that's going to change. It needs to change. And then you look to the cards around it to see, well, what will the change bring? And the change is going to bring, you know, happiness, big time happiness, joy. You know, sun is just where you're overjoyed and you're just completely, you know, happy and great. You all know what this is because the Five of Rods is here. This is something that you've been in conflict with for a while. I think that we're going to go back to that Queen of Rods. You know, this isn't some shocking thing for you because the Devil too is something that's a lot of times been dragging on for a really long time, and sometimes we need a big jolt, you know, to kind of shake us out or shake us loose or shake us free or kind of get us loose or get us free from the bondage that we feel. Sometimes, you know, we get stuck in it, especially the Cancers, you know, because again, you know, you guys just, I'm sorry, I was petting my dog. He came over. Hey, buddy. Hello. You came over to say hello. Did you come over to say hello? Okay, buddy. We have to finish the reading. Yeah, so sometimes it takes this big jolt to really knock us, you know, pull us loose from that. Strength in reverse can be, you know, you don't feel like you're strong enough, number one, but I'm here to tell you, Cancer, you are strong enough. You are strong enough to do that. You're strong enough to get through whatever this is because you have the Sun card here. This is one of the best cards in the entire deck. Major Arcana. This is, you know, you've got this shining, something within you wants to shine bright, but it's somehow not been able to. So now it's going to be able to. As you're cut free from this. And this, again, this person's instrumental. So it could be like that. It could be like you don't feel like you're strong enough. You don't feel like you can do it. But it also can be, you know, patience. Hanging in there, having patience. Sometimes with strength in reverse, it could be like you waited too long. Like, you know, maybe you're hoping and praying, well, maybe it'll turn around. You know, I want to, you know, there's something of, there's a line you have to draw, you know, being supportive, being nurturing, all those are such great qualities that Cancerians have. But you have to watch out because people can take advantage of that, you know. And sometimes you attract people that are kind of like energy vampires that just want to, they take advantage of your caring nature, okay? So this is a lot about taking care of yourself and like your time to shine. Yeah, your time to shine. I might put that in there because the sun is in the center of the thing. But in order to do that, to shine fully, you're going to have to release some of this stuff that's been bogging you down and kind of, you know, weighing you down. And you don't have to go it alone. There's a King of Pentacles that's definitely there to help in whatever fashion, through finances, or if this is love relationships, maybe this is a new partner for you. For some of you, it could be. For some of you too, this could be a baby too. So if anybody's struggling with infertility, even if it's not you, for instance, maybe it's your daughter or son-in-law, whoever, somebody. This could be maybe even a doctor or something. Maybe you've been working with a doctor and you might want to change, because this sun energy also talks about like health and vitality. I don't know, that's not real strong, but I feel like that might apply to a few people out there. Okay, don't forget I am offering that ingress reading. This is a very powerful reading, very popular reading. It'll be available for the rest of this month, but the reading actually covers from the 22nd all the way through to the end of the year. And it looks at all the astrology stuff that's going on, and it really sets the tone for the astrology energy. A piece of hair on my table there. The astrology energy for the rest of the year. So let me go ahead and get your animal totem for our Cancer friends for the month of September 2021. The horse. The horse is about travel. The horse is about travel and movement and journey and going. But it's also, you know, it can be symbolic. So, I mean, it could be. Maybe some of you are going to be moving or traveling or going somewhere. But it's also symbolic of just leaving the past behind. You know, even the death card, he's riding on a horse. You know, in order to go from one place to another, whether it's physically or if it's just in your life, you know, you have to, there's movement, okay? Here's what I wrote initially. Magic, divination, astral travel, journey. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Expand beyond your comfort zone and explore the realm of possibility. Yeah, definitely explore the realm of possibility, because there absolutely is some beautiful possibilities happening here for you, Cancer, this month. And again, with the astrology, you know, you guys are really affected because being a cardinal sign yourself, sometimes that's what these things will do. They'll trigger these squares, but if it turns out like this, then let it, you know, bring it. Bring it. If you've been stagnant, you know, sometimes you need a big jolt to really get things moving in the right direction. All right, everybody, thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because that's always helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Remember that you are love and beauty kind. Oh, real quick, back to school season, or if you just wanted to journal, my journals, I've been promoting them. They're only $6 and some change through Amazon. These are just a few of the examples of my artwork. There's some that are lined for like notebooks, and then there's some that are just blank for drawing journals. I have to tell you, because I started a new notebook for my channeling, and the paper in here is like really, really nice. I'm not kidding. I mean, it just glides. The pen just glides over, and it's really good quality. It's nice and thick. It's not like those cheap spiral notebooks. I mean, so if you're going back to school, kids are, or you just want to get a journal, you know, check it out. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up. Remember that you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Have the best month ever. All the information for me is below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.